Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon111, and welcome back to Deep Rune. For today, I feel like there's three possible things that I could do. One is I could try to go kill all the monsters and open all the chests to find out what things there are. Two is I could make my way all the way down to the bottom, get the Deep Rune, escape out to the top, and defeat the final boss like I've done before. But number three is the thing that I want to investigate, I think, the most, which is to find out if, now that I've defeated a boss called the Reaper, if that means that the spot that I thought looked like the most likely place to have another alternative ending, specifically in the cemetery with the odd grave that never had a meaning for being an odd grave, turns out to be like another way to get to the final boss or something along those lines. So that's what I want to investigate to start things off for today. And I think it's just two screens up here basically to get there. So we can walk over there together. And it might be the case that if I do get into a boss fight, like I'm going to need more resources than I currently have on me in order to do that. And so we might end up having to fight more guys. And there's a lot of possible things I can do to fight and level up and gain some more resources and spend my gold and etc. But what I'm really curious about is, now that we've defeated the Reaper, can I do something here? It says nothing happens when I click on it. Interesting. Suppose hypothetically that I got the Deep Rune and I was walking on the ceiling. Could I still get here? Maybe. And have I tried casting Disillusion on this screen? Well, not after killing the Reaper, so let's try that. I cast Disillusion, but still nothing happens. Are there any other spells that it feel like might do something? Spirit Cross, phase through solid objects. I'm just curious, if I have that, does it show me a, trying to think where there are some solid walls. I think it actually, I saw in Alex's video, you have to like cast it twice, but it gives you a little preview of like how it'll move you across, and so I was wondering if I could possibly like phase through the grave and something would happen. But I don't think that that's the case. Alright. And remind me what Moonflare does. Damages all enemies for 80. That's pretty nice too. And reflects the attack of all enemies. That's pretty good too. Okay, there's definitely the eyes of the final boss here. So there's definitely something happening here yet. But maybe I need the Deep Rune first. And if I did, I might be able to like climb 3 ladders and get back up here. Okay, but I think the thing that will make sense to do at this point is to fight a bunch of guys. So let me go find the best guys to fight. Probably want to start with Makara, because they will increase my maximum magic points as I kill them. So let me go find some of those guys to take down. Alright, so each Makara is worth 10 experience. They hit me way too hard. You know what? I never got the better shield, which would actually help a fair bit in a number of these situations. But for now, I suppose I could use... Well, I don't want to use spells yet. There were like 4 Makara in one room over here somewhere, right? It wasn't here. It was down here somewhere. I kind of vaguely remember. So I would like to get my hit points down before I fight that guy. Was there anyone other than Makara down here to fight, though? I don't think there were. So I think I just have to, like, kill you with a bunch of arrows, but then I'd want to ideally lose some hit points first. You guys I could kill with a couple of soul blasts, right? Because they deal 40 apiece. And you guys have 77 hit points. It would level me up, and then I'd be back up to maximum HP. So that's kind of not ideal right now either. Here's the room with 4 of them. And remind me, they have 77 hit points apiece. And what was that other spell I was looking at? Moonflare just cost 16. So I could do Channel, which would hit all of them just to get rid of the barrier. And then Moonflare, that would cost 26. And I'd end up killing... I'd get 40 worth of experience, which would get me most of the way up to the next level. I wouldn't be using all of my resources optimally, but let's go ahead. Let's save in slot 6. And try this out. So if I were to... channel... That'll get rid of all their barriers, but I didn't get any hit points back from doing that. And I don't need hit points back from doing that, so now I'm going to do Moonflare, which will just kill all of them. Kablam! Nice. Alright, and then let's discover what's in this chest. I'm guessing it's not a mimic. Oh, it was a sunstone. That's not particularly valuable to me, but whatever. Apparently there's another doorway I see that I have to get in order to open this from behind. Alright. Alright. I just realized I should have been wearing the other ring. Let me reload. Okay, using the Vigor ring so that we get more hit points when we level up. Let's do those events again. So I'm on channel. That'll take down all their barriers. Then I'll cast Moonflare. Kill all of these guys. Mostly for the experience. Now I'm at 53 hit points. Collect my sunstone. Could I need all the sunstones possibly in front of the grave? I think that's unlikely. And then over here, you guys hit for 40, so I could take 1 hit from one of you guys. And you give 10 experience. And there's some other guys I could use to level up. So I'd want to hit you guys with Soul Blast, so I could get 2 of you at once, I think. But there's a single one over here, and I can crit him. So I think I could spend 1 arrow on this guy, and then crit him a couple of times with the Greatsword, and that would bring him down. And I take a bunch of damage. But I think I'm okay with that, because then I can just go get another level up. So yeah, let's do this. Let's use that to get through your defense. Then I'll use the Greatsword to get you most of the way down, and it's going to bring me most of the way down, and then you only have 9 hit points left, which means I can probably just punch you to death. Yeah. Alright. I was wearing the wrong ring for doing that. Gosh darn it. I don't think it's going to matter, because I'm about to go level up anyway. Although, what are the various rings that I have? I could have gotten MP, which is actually the thing I want the most. Yeah, darn it. Okay, let me reload one more time. Okay, so this time, I'm going to hit him with an arrow to get rid of his defense. Then I'm going to hit him with the Greatsword. Then I'm going to switch rings to the Moon Ring to absorb magic points. And then finish him off barehanded. And that way I get 2 magic points back. So I'm currently at 20 magic points. Yeah, and it brings me up to 22 magic points. So I think I got 1 from killing him, because every time you kill a Makara, you get 1 magic point and 1 maximum magic point. And then I got 1 from the Moon Ring, I think is how that worked. And I don't think there were any guys up there that I want to kill. So I think we can just swim out of here. And then before I do anything important, I should make sure I make another save state. And right now I'm low on hit points and close to level up, so where is the best place for me to get the next level up? Well, it turns out a Flameling would be perfect. I can crit him with a single arrow, and he'll give me a level up, in which case I would want the hit points back, I think. So I'm going to switch to here, and yeah, just crit this guy. There we go. So now I'm level 21. Great. And then... Okay, I think what I want to do next is go through these Makara and get toward where we could get to the Deep Rune eventually. And so I think the right thing to do here is probably to use some throwing axes. Let's go ahead and throw one. I just did a save before I came on camera. So these guys have 79 hit points. With the great sword, I can hit you for 35. And I can afford to take a hit at some point. And so I might want to do that. What's my magic look like right now? 22 of 57. I wouldn't mind building it up, but I could also spend it and eventually drink a moon water is the other possibility. And remind me, the Soul Cascade pierces enemies from afar, 50 HP. So if I hit you guys for 50, that could be pretty good. Oh, except for that, I thought it said from afar. Soul Volley, is that the one I want? Damage enemies from afar? Maybe it goes in all 4 directions? Let's imagine it goes in all 4 directions. So if I did a Soul Cascade, then I'd be able to just finish you guys off, I think. In which case, the ring I'd want to wear... It's a question of if I can get my hit points down some first. Since I have a save right here, let's do this. It does hit both of them. And so the disadvantage is, right now I have all my hit points, and then killing you, I wouldn't be able to get the extra magic from killing you, which I kind of want. Or I could just give up the 8 HP. Is there some other way to profitably spend only 8 HP? I'm not sure that there is, so I'm going to put on the moon ring. Having done that now, lose some magic points as a result, and then just finish you guys off like this. And so I'm at 14 magic points right now, and I'm at 16 magic points now. 1 for the Makara, 1 for the ring. And there's another place to go here, and is this the place that goes down to... yeah. I think this is where we get the deep rune. And then what's up here? Need to re-remember a bit of stuff. That's probably just like troll cores, and there's a bunch more Makara. I would need to kill 3 more of them. How much magic do I have? 16? Moonflare costs 16, right? But I need like 10 more to get rid of your defenses first. So I think instead what I want to do... Still have a bunch of arrows, right? Yeah, lots and lots of arrows. So I think let's tangle with you. And I think I don't mind losing some hit points. Yeah, that's fine. And then I could finish you off. No, I can't quite finish you off. Would a flame brew allow me to finish you off? Still no, I'd still be just short. Okay, so we'll use another arrow, sure. And then at that point, I probably can punch you to death. Yes. Alright, I'm okay with that, I think. And then we can see what's in here. I see, this was the back door in here. And this guy, I wouldn't have line of sight. So I'd have to spend a bunch of arrows on you, or how much magic do I have currently? I have 18. I'm trying to build up the magic, ideally. I could just spend some arrows. We're still kind of a little bit speculative right here. Let's just verify that I don't have... Oh, I do have line of sight, and I can crit you from here. Okay, so it would take 2 arrows, or 1 arrow and some other hit. Yeah, let's do that. Weapon broken. I know I'm going to repair this. Let's just go ahead and repair it right now. And then, if I were to hit you with my sword, could I finish you off? No, because we only just broke through your defense, right? So let's use the arrow now to actually bring your hit points down. And then you're down to 25 hit points, and if I hit you from the front, I hit you for 35. I might even be able to use the longsword. And I do have the magic point getting back thingy on. Longsword hits for 27. That'll work fine. So let's do that. Let's unlock this. Let's make sure we cast Disillusion, because I don't know that I've been in this room to cast it. All right. And do I need to go back out here? I don't think I do right now. So right now we're just trying to become a super efficient spellcaster. And so similarly in this room, my magic is up to 20, and I decided I was going to need 26 to kill all these guys and get a ton of experience. So I need to get a few more kills under my belt. Okay, and so I don't want to go down to the deep rune just yet. Yeah, but I think I'm happy with all that. So let me go ahead and save this progress. And then I'm pretty sure I can find like 3 more guys to kill. Yeah, there's some serpents in here. I have to spend a key, but there's a key that I can get back in here, I'm fairly certain. So let's kill these guys with some more bow and arrow. Let's see. You're down to 52 hit points. How much hit points can I deal from the front? 35. Okay, so I need 1 more arrow in you. And then I could finish you off possibly with the longsword. Yes. Great. That just got me a level up. I think I don't care about the hit points. I just want to get as many magic points as I can, so that's fine. And now I can't quite two-shot you with this. And so, yeah, even if I had the ring that gives me more attack power on, I wouldn't quite do it. So I think I'll spend an arrow again. I should have spent a throwing axe on these 2 guys, actually, come to think of it. But it's a little late for that now, I suppose. And then how much damage do you deal? I really should have gotten the skull shield, wherever that is. I can't remember where it is right now, and I don't have all of my notes up. It's fine, though. I'm just going to spend another arrow, and then finish you off with the longsword. Yeah. Okay. And my magic has gone up to 22. Here we go. Here's a good place to spend another one of my axes. And so, before I do that, this is a good place. So right now the axes hit for 23. If I put on the power ring, I lose my hit points. So let's do this. I want to see if that improves axe power or not. I can't remember if it does. So I'm going to save that. I'm going to switch to the power ring. Didn't see my hit points change, actually. And it still says 23 that the axes deal. Okay, so then let's load. So it doesn't seem that the power ring affects the axe ability. So I'm going to do this. These guys are down to 56. And if I were to use the great sword on you, I could hit for 36. And if I used another axe, yeah, another axe would be enough and it would get all 3 of you. That seems pretty good to me. Oh, right, I didn't lose hit points because I was already on the moon, right, the moon ring. Okay. So yeah, second axe, and then we'll greatsword you guys to death. And this will get me 3 more magic. Great. 25, and I needed 26, and I'm pretty sure there's another enemy up here. I think I'm going to get a key back and something else. There's another sunstone here. And I guess, do I want to use more axes on you guys? I used a couple of axes. I still have a bunch of axes left. And there are a number of places that I could get more axes. What am I doing right after this? I was going to go use some Makara, and I'm going to get a level up, which means I can afford to spend HP right now. So if that's the case, then I should just spend some HP. How many hits could I take from you guys? Not much. Actually, I can take 2. So that works out okay. No, I can't take 2. I can't do math, apparently. Alright. In that case, let's put on the power ring. I still can't quite defeat you that way. So that doesn't help. So I guess I am going to use throwing axe, as it turns out. And then I can defeat you using the longsword, probably. Yeah, that'll work. So before I do that, let's go back to the moon ring, because I'm trying to get magic points. And now I have enough magic points to defeat all those Makara. And I'm down to 22 HP. But I'll get all of my HP back if I level up. And how many arrows do I still have left? 10. And so if I were to use my arrows... yeah, I could just use an arrow and then the greatsword. And then that'll get me a level up. And then when I level up here, I've already got all the magic that I want. So I think I actually do want the Vigor Ring again. Okay, so now I'm back up to 59 HP. And I see there's 2 more here for the key. And you I can crit, but not quite enough. So I guess... hold on. 74 plus 8 would be 82. This could be a place to use a flame brew. Sure, let's do that. Boom. Okay, and then I think in order to not take fall damage, I have to climb down here. Yep, that seems correct. Okay, so we got our magic points up. And so now I can go to whatever room it was that had like 4 Makara in it, which I think is left and up over here. And then that would get us another level up. It would spend all of our magic. And then spending all your magic is like the perfect time to then use like a moon brew or whatever. And so I'm going to go ahead and save here. And then cast channel just to bring down everybody's shields. And then cast moon flare to kill everybody. They have 81 hit points now. I think I just saved. The reason they have 81 hit points is because I've gained insight. I have a lot of it. So I think I just saved, so I'm going to reload. I think I can do something about that. And so, yeah, you have 81 hit points. I have a spell that trades insight for something. It converts insight into magic points. And more magic points are probably still good. So let me try casting this. Do your levels update automatically? I guess I have a save, so let's cast it a few times. Yes, I cast it twice, and that's brought you down to level 37, and now you only have 79 hit points, and that's where I want things. All right, and I got some magic points for that. Okay, so then I'm going to channel to hit all enemies, and then I'm going to moon flare to kill everybody. There we go. And then presumably this is going to be a troll cores. I got my level up. Which ring am I currently wearing? Yeah, and I've got all my hit points, so that's good. And it was a troll cores, great. I don't know that I've cast Disillusion in this room, so let's do that really quick. Oh, there's another passageway. Is this a way for me to get down without taking fall damage? Oops. Well, yeah, it does. So that's fine. Okay. And now I still have some mana left, and yeah, I can always convert insight into mana, which could be a good thing. So I think at this point, I'm happy with all that. I'm going to do another save. And then I want to see if I cast Disillusion in here. Yeah. Remind me what you say. And do you say anything different because I defeated that other Reaper boss? A reflection of the truth. Only a reflection of the truth. It reflects me on the ceiling. Are you saying something more interesting there? Also, are you killable? I don't know. Did I cast Disillusion in here? I have now. And so this is where we get the Deep Rune? Yeah. The point of no return. And I think to the right is where, like, the super sword is. And I saw in Alex's playthrough, the cursed sword, there's also a cursed shield somewhere. Basically, don't let you cast spells. It brings your magic points temporarily down to 0 while you're wielding them. Yeah, but it still could be useful to have, and I could do 2 Divine Passages, but I couldn't do the Divine Ascent. Unless I use some Insight to convert into magic points to get over there and grab it. I think I just saved, but I'm going to save again. And let's try this. So, if I Divine Passage twice, apparently I have to do it from here. Oh, not enough MP. Got it. So then let's see. I'm going to need to do a Divine Ascent a couple of times too. So let's convert some Insight into magic points. That's enough for that. And then that'll be enough for the other things that I need. So then we'll go to Divine Passage. And I guess I need to cast it here for whatever reason. And then we'll do a couple of Divine Ascents in order to get up here. Not enough MP. Oh, misguessed. Miscomputed. How many times I would need to cast that? All right. Divine Ascent. Okay, so now I'm up here. There is the Super Sword, MP Seal, attack plus 30. And in order to get there, I need another Divine Passage, which will work out perfectly because I can do 1 more of these. And then I'll have enough to do it. Yeah. Can't cast it here. Can I cast it here? Yes. Okay. I have the Super Duper Sword. Did I cast Disillusion here? Just in case Disillusion gets rid of my own special box. Okay. I have full HP, so I don't mind taking a little bit of fall damage here. That's fine. And yeah, I think I'm happy with all this. So let's go down here, get reflected off of the Deep Rune. Swing. Alright, the Deep Rune has revealed its true power at last. The path to the High Realm lies before your eyes. Great. How much insight do I have left? Still 45. Lots. Okay, and I still have a lot of other resources as well. Although I should try to buy... Oh, can I buy more arrows? I hadn't really thought about that. I don't know that I can buy more arrows. Because I don't think I can get back in the shop now. But maybe I don't need arrows. Maybe I'm going to use magic and I can turn my gold into... what? Transmute turns gold into HP. Yeah, let's just try to go with this and see if it works. Okay, so first of all, does Disillusion get rid of the Revenants? Also, have I ever killed a Revenant to know if there's any kind of bonus for killing them? I'm not sure. Let's try casting Disillusion and see what happens. It does not get rid of the Revenants. Okay, so I do have to fight them. I did not remember that. And... how much magic do I have currently? I have 0. So this is actually the perfect time to equip the Eclipse Sword and just verify I can switch back from it. Alright. So it has super duper attack power. So I'd be able to 2-shot this guy. And I can afford to take the damage right now. And I have various ways that I can get my hit points back if I needed to. I might as well, if I'm going to be killing him, get some magic points back, or do I want some hit points back? I think I'm probably going to drink a moon water at some point, so I think let's get the hit points back for now. Also, hold on, where am I in XP? Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that's leveled down for killing a Revenant. Because you lose experience. I'd forgotten about that. And Rune seems to be dead, of course. Alright, let's go see if I can get to the grave. And so I guess I have to climb my way kind of back down out of here. So many Revenants everywhere. And I guess I just climb so I can take a little bit of like inverse fall damage. And that was Stygander, huh? Here's another guy I have to fight. And so he would kill me. So do I want to use bow and arrow against him? Do I want to use some of my aged ichor? Do I want to use moonwater? Do I want to use this? Do troll cores work against this guy, I wonder? Let's do this. Let's save in slot 7. And see if troll cores works against a Revenant. It does! Okay. So that is a possible use for my troll cores, since I haven't been using them against trolls or shades or different things. Alright. And then if I climb my way back out to the top, do I need to avoid any more of you guys? I think there had been enemies in here that I didn't kill, so I think all of the normal enemies perhaps are now gone. And let's see. Oh, no, this guy just turned upside down into a Revenant. I see, okay. So enemies that I'd left behind perhaps have just all turned into Revenants. These guys are definitely new, though. Alright, so I can hit him for 53. And how much would an axe do? 24. That's still not enough. Do I want to throw 2 axes at these guys and kill it? Well, I can only kill one of them, because I wouldn't be able to reach the other one without falling. Or I could use the bow and arrow, which hits for 29, which would bring him down to 60. And this sword was what? 53. So yeah, even with a better ring, still have a problem here. So I guess 2 arrows. Yeah, let's just try out 2 arrows. I want to see if I can get to the end game here. Okay, so 2 arrows. And then I'm never going to run out of durability on this thing, so I don't mind just using it everywhere. So I lose some experience. I really like that mechanic of losing experience, killing these guys in the end game, versus using troll cores or doing other things you can use to avoid that penalty. It's just kind of an interesting mechanic that I don't recall seeing in other games. Alright. Oh, I could probably reach the Moonwater, maybe? Let's find out if I can, because that would be a very valuable asset if I can get it. So I wonder if I walk under it, if I can pick it up. I can! Neat! Okay, as a cleric, that is super valuable. I've never been over here. I don't remember if I ever went over here in my previous playthrough. So let's do this. Let's save once again in slot 7. I might keep slot 8 with my other playthrough. And without thinking about it too hard, let's just use 2 arrows on you. And then finish you off with the sword. And then let's just see what's over here. Oh, it's a skull shield! Which... I have to use a divine ascent. And another divine ascent. But I would be able to get it, and then it does. It has defense plus 20 instead of defense plus 10. That's nice. And it's nice to remember where this is now. But I think I'm just going to reload that. I don't think I care to actually go after that. Because I think basically, rather than hitting whatever final boss I'm going to get to, rather than hitting it with... whatever's I'm going to be hitting it with magic the whole time. So yeah, we'll do 2 arrows. And super sword. Kill you. Still not leveling down yet, so I don't mind that. And took a little bit of fall damage there, but was still alive, so everything's fine. And right. Looks like another spot for 2 arrows. Any chance that there's something else clever I could do? I'm still at 0 magic. I think I'm still okay with this. I'm running low on arrows, but we'll just imagine everything's going to work out. Alright. Get a little bit of hit points back. Climb my way out of here. And there aren't any enemies that I need to avoid or use troll cores on over here. There were a bunch of skeletons over in that other room that I never took advantage of. It's kind of a shame. Okay, so this room. No, it's the next room. Next room is where I'm really curious. Okay, I'm going to use a troll cores here because there's 2 bad guys, and I just want to get rid of them. But now this is the room where I wonder if I can get up to the odd grave. It has a blue light on it, so there's definitely something happening here. I'm out of troll cores now, and there's 2 guys in the way. I don't think there's a way around this, though. I think I'm going to have to fight all these guys. This could be a good place to use the throwing axes, then, since there's 2 of them. And I'm still not going to lose another level as a result of doing this. So, throwing axes deal 24. So I could hit 2 throwing axes and then finish you off with the sword, I think. I don't know why I equipped the greatsword. Yeah, I just need to bring you down to 53. Alright, so yeah, let's use my throwing axes. You're at 65. And now you're low enough that I can finish you off. Okay. And do I want HP back? I think I still do. So now from here, now I think I'm going to use a Moon Water and see if I can Divine Ascent up here. So I'm going to save in slot 7 once again. And actually I can climb up once already. And then I want to use Moon Water. MP full. Oh, oops. Glad I just saved. I'm wearing the Equip Sword. So I have to take that off so that I can actually get MP. Then use Moon Water. Bloop. Alright, now I've got 65 magic. Okay, great. So Divine Ascent. Cast it. Cast it. And full recovery. It gave me all my HP back. Interesting. Did it give me all my MP back? It did. Interesting. Not what I expected from that location. I thought it was going to be like a different way to fight the final boss or something. But it was still interesting. Alright, we're running long, but I think I can probably make my way back to the final boss at this point. Yeah, we can go this way to get there. And so we'll see if I happen to have enough resources with all my various potions and the full recovery and whatnot. Ah, man, there's more of these guys in the way. Do I want to use magic on them? Because I can't use the super sword now. And also, ooh, if I was going to full recovery, I should have switched rings. And remind me, I have 1 of these left, and I've got 3 arrows left. I think let's just see if I throw the axe and use an arrow. or a couple of arrows. One on each of you. That'll bring you down to 38. Oh, and I hit for 37. Oh, I can fix this, though. How much do you hit me for? 40. Oh, my gosh. I have a lot of healing potions, though. So let's do this. Take the damage. Switch to the Vigor Ring so that things will be better in the future. Unequip this because I can just punch you to death. And then for you, put an arrow in you. And then the Greatsword will be enough. Yeah, because now I hit for 39. Alright, so you're out of the way. I just unleveled again, though. So be wary of that. Alright, and I can just avoid you. Oh, there's another guy I have to fight over here. There's so many guys to fight. Why so mean, game? How many arrows do I have left? Just one. So I'm going to have to use a health potion. That's not great. And still take some damage. Or I could use magic. There's a variety of magic things I could use. Which of them would be best? I can get 20 HP back for 5 MP. Or I can hit a guy for 40. Remind me how many hit points you have. 91. And I can hit you how hard with this sword? 38. So I'd need like 2 soul blasts. And then I could finish you off and not take any more HP damage. Right now that seems plausible to me, so let's just do that. Alright, so soul blast. And then I can just finish you off with probably my fists. Yeah. Okay. And now we can go fight the final boss. Yeah, let's just give it a try. How will this go? Alright, you have 461 hit points. Great. And you would hit me for 47, which is not as great, but it's fine. I'm going to use mostly spells against you. So I have a feeling Soul Cascade is going to work the best. Can't open the menu here. I see. You can't, like, save mid-battle or something. Alright, that's fine. Soul Cascade, I think, will hit you multiple times. So you have 461 hit points right now. And that brought you down to 361. Yeah! So I just hit you for 100. That is awesome. So let's do that. Easy game. Level up. Alright. So it turns out the cleric spells are super powerful for defeating the final boss. I still had a lot of resources left. Your insight shall linger. Let it guide you to enlightenment in the next life. Oh, so is our insight our score that, like, somehow carries forward? Is that what I'm reading now? I wore down my insight a bit by spending some of my resources when I could have, like, used moon water or something. So this one was less than 3 hours. We got 57 insight. No deaths. It was my best overall score. And I could have done a lot of things better still in that run. Did it unlock any new characters? It did not. So I wonder, like, do I have to beat the game with, like, all of the characters in order to eventually unlock new, or do I have to get, like, a high enough score to unlock new characters? I wonder what I need to do. I see, and you can change your name up here. I saw that I was named Rune each time, and I didn't really realize that before. Alright, it shows the best score down here. It's unfortunate that the best score is covered up by the tooltip, so you don't immediately kind of notice it. But I got 430 as the tribesman and 570 with the cleric. Yeah, I think I might want to tighten this up and do another run as somebody else, but I'll think about it. In any case, for now I'll say I hope as always that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more games. For now, bye-bye.